Alright, welcome to Planetside 2, and today I'm going to be talking about the Infiltrator class. The Infiltrator is my main class that I play in Planetside 2, and the Infiltrator's primary weapon is a sniper rifle, and they have a secondary weapon which is it's just a pistol for self-defense, and they have a recon device. Now the Infiltrator is not just a sniper, because in most games the Infiltrator also has a cloaking device, and you'll see me use it here. But the Infiltrator should be used either to pick off enemies from a distance. As you can see here, I'm up on this rock as we're attacking this base here, and I see some other enemies up here on the rock. And as you can see here, the cloaking device is being used, and I use my cloaking device so he doesn't see me. But this guy happens to see me. I uncloak and I miss, and we get into a little battle here, but it's pretty funny how I kill this guy and the guy later here, because they know that I'm up here. But the Infiltrator, he has a primary weapon, which in Planetside 2 you start out in the Vanu sovereignty, you start out with a semi-automatic sniper rifle, which is pretty good. But I recommend, if you're going to use a semi-automatic rifle, either the starting one or a later one that you can buy with certs, I recommend buying a foregrip for it. For 100 certs, I think, is a foregrip, because that's going to help your aim so much more, and you're going to be able to pick off a lot more people and get a lot more kills. As you see here, I use my cloaking device right there to jump down so he couldn't see me and get right behind him and then knife him. But anyways, if you're going to use a semi-automatic rifle, make sure you buy a foregrip. In this video, I'm using the XM98, which you can buy for 100 certs, and it is a bolt-action sniper rifle. And I'm using the Mach 12 times scope on top of it. And so if you're going to use a sniper rifle, I also recommend buying a scope, a higher magnification scope for only 30 certs, which is not that hard to get. 30 certs is pretty cheap. And depending on if you're going to be doing, I recommend getting the 12 times magnification scope, just because you could use it. It's easier to get headshots no matter the distance. Like, you can see further in with that scope no matter the distance, so it's just easier to get your headshots and kills. Because with the bolt action rifle, you want to line up your shot and then shoot to get that the headshot. Because with the bolt action rifle, you hit them and they don't get the headshot, you have to open up and do that thing, and it takes time. You have to zoom back in. So that's the bad part about a bolt action rifle, because you need to get the headshots. Headshots are the key with bolt action, especially in this game. But in Planetside 2, it's not really a sniper. It is a sniper class, but the Infiltrator, it's called an Infiltrator for a reason. And that is because your cloaking device allows you to infiltrate enemy bases and basically get in there without being detected. Like, you're almost purely invisible with this cloaking device on, unless you are up close to someone. If you're up close to someone, then they can kind of see a little figure kind of running, or they can kind of see a little figure. But from long range distances, and if you're 20-30 meters away from someone and you're using your cloaking device, you are pretty dang invisible. So it is really good to get into the enemy bases and kind of get behind them maybe, and start picking them off from behind. Or the Infiltrators can also hack enemy terminals. They can hack gun terminals, hack enemy turrets. They can hack the aircraft terminals. So you can, or the ground vehicle terminals. So you can get into the enemy base, hack one of their turrets, and that has a good line of sight on the enemy team. So you infiltrate the enemy base, get on, hack one of their turrets that has a pretty good line of sight of a lot of enemies, and use their own turret against them to help clear out the defenses, and help, maybe kill some light tanks if you can, or so. So that's why it's called the Infiltrator, because you're not just a sniper. Because in most games like Battlefield, let's say you're sniping like this, in most games where there's a sniper class. I mean, there's not a lot of opportunities to actually snipe like a sniper is supposed to. In Planetside 2, the map is huge. There are so many. You can literally go anywhere. Like, there's no limit to where you can't go on these maps. Like, the mountains. Look, I'm up on the mountain. I'm just like up here just chilling, and I get killed right there. But the sniper can actually be played as a sniper and an infiltrator. I mean, the snipers in this game can also be used for not close combat. You can like no scope them right in the face, and that will get a one-shot kill if you're like super close to them. I've done that a couple times, just like when I'm in an enemy base and I cloak and uncloak and I'm right in front of them and I shoot. But knifing is also effective if you don't want to be kind of like spotted. You can like shoot them and then like knife them if it doesn't kill them, or just knife them when they're not like if you get up behind them or something. But the infiltrator class should be used like as you see kind of here. Not exactly, but here's the example of the knifing like that. But I kind of just was cloaked and I was running. I saw him, so I killed him. And these guys, they didn't see me, but then I uncloaked and I kind of messed up. I didn't shoot for some reason and didn't shoot. So they saw me, and now I'm kind of like they kind of see me, and I end up coming up here. Watch, this is what the infiltrator class is for. Bam, bam, and then I try to get this guy, and I just get like all confused, and my fingers are like, and yeah, I try to run away, but that doesn't work out. But as you can see here, that's kind of how the infiltrator class is supposed to be used. And the recon device, I haven't talked about that yet. The recon device, I haven't really used that much. What it is you shoot it onto enemy vehicles, like such as light tanks or just any vehicle, and it will show up on your mini-map like just big red, just like it will show up on your mini-map for a certain amount of time, just so you can kind of like keep track of where that vehicle is. I think you can shoot on aircraft too, if you can even shoot the aircraft, because aircraft are pretty hard to shoot down. But yeah, that's the recon device. And the cloaking device, you can like all this stuff you can upgrade with the infiltrator. The infiltrator, I recommend just getting a scope. If you want a suppressor, you can buy suppressors for all your sniper rifles. I haven't tested that out yet. I haven't got enough circs to buy a suppressor, so I can't really give an opinion on how that would work. But if it reduces damage, then you probably don't want a suppressor for a bolt action rifle, since you're not really spotted a lot anyways. But if you're using like a really high damage semi-automatic rifle, I recommend using like a suppressor and foregrip together. That would actually work well, because you can stay hidden, and you don't, because with the suppressor you probably won't get those one shots like I did here. But this guy, I get this other sniper up there. As you can see, this is just kind of how to use the infiltrator. I kind of just recorded this. I jumped into the game. This is actually on Endar. If you guys didn't know, if you can't, you're kind of new to Planetside 2. But anyways, I hope this little small introduction to the infiltrator class kind of has you get you an idea of how to play this class, and maybe kind of get you a little head start if you haven't even played Planetside 2 yet. But this class is mainly used as a defensive slash, it could be offensive if you're like infiltrating bases and stuff like that. But mainly a defensive class. And yeah, it is really an effective class, because in most games a sniper isn't really helping the team out a lot. Like, you don't get a lot of kills, but in this game you get tons of kills. You're actually helping out the team, and everything goes fine and dandy if you use this class right. So if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up, a like. Please, likes help share the video around and just help me out in general. Make sure you favorite too if you want. You don't have to. Or you can dislike it, if you didn't like this guide, sure. But make sure you leave a comment if you want to. Ask some questions. Just leave me supportive comments and whatnot. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. I haven't really thought about doing like any of the other classes, because I don't really play any of the other classes. But I could start trying to play them, kind of get a hang of them, and maybe do a guide like this for all the classes. But for now, this is all I'm gonna do. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.